Hello everyone, Professor MoneyPigTrading. Today, June 9, 2024, I want to review one of our bigger trade this year in NVIDIA, the option trading, 146% or 14,000 profits across early May to early June, which includes the May 2022 key earning. So let's take a look at this trade. So basically, what happens when we start to enter, NVIDIA was consolidating on the daily chart around May 3rd. And by the time it's June 7, NVIDIA actually went out really nicely and break out and look at this beautiful chart. So we already predict this pricing trajectory based on our fundamental analysis and technical analysis that NVIDIA will report a strong earning, provide strong guidance, and potentially a stock splitting, which we share all the information in our Discord community channel, which all three happen eventually and make really successful trades. The easiest way to trade this opportunity is to long the NVIDIA stock or the ETF NVDX on the left, which is the 2x long NVIDIA's ETF. We actually enter both. This is a long-term investment channel that we share in the Discord community. We started long this when it's $30.7. Currently it's traded at $165. So we really make decent profit. We have been in and out. Just to optimize the performance, this on the left side, just an example screenshot of our benchmarking account we provide to our Discord member that we use the real world money, $55,000, $60,000 starting in 2022, and to show how people like our performance in the long term. So the average cost has been average up since $60 because we're in and out. But currently, this current position, 100 share of NVDX, still make a really decent $10,000 unrealized gain. So this is the easiest way to gain this NVIDIA momentum, right? This is the AI play, everybody praised it, and it's really successful. Today, we don't want to focus a lot on stock because to us, it's more straightforward. We want to talk about the options. So a lot of people actually got confused. In our Discord community, we actually have two programs, but in July, we're probably going to combine into one. One is the day swing trading, is focused on options, more advanced, high risk, but also high reward. Long-term investments mostly focusing on the stocks. So as you can see in the previous screen, the NVDX or NVIDIA loan is more long-term stock holding, and that's in the long-term investment program. So the Discord community to join us is MoneyPigTrading.com. And we charge really reasonably. The day swing trading is only $100 a month, and long-term investment is only $45 per quarter. So coming back to the option strategy, so we have been using 6 different option strategy across different time to make this decent gain, spreading from vertical spread to butterfly cold spread. The reason we're using so many different spread, I'm going to mention in the next video. And we actually post some of these trades on YouTube and YouTube for free education. So this is this week, NVIDIA weekly. We use this vertical spread because we do expect the stock is going to run up because the inflation numbers looks kind of moderately hawkish. Might hit the market, but NVIDIA is going to have stock splitting starting next week. So we do expect NVIDIA to continue to run up, which indeed it did. So this vertical spread become deep into the money. NVIDIA actually closed around $1,200 per share. So this 1157.5, 1160 vertical bull call spread. We enter at $1.1 per contract, and we post on Twitter real time that once we exit, we get out at 2.49 per contract. That's 126%, and that make us about $2,400 on this trade this week, which is a decent income. Just another screenshot because sometimes people like to challenge us that, okay, did you really make those profits? Right, so this is the spread that we shared in the previous table, and this is just the profit that we made year to date in different strategy that we shared 2 slides ago, just in case you want to take a look. So the reason we break down into so many different strategies is first, NVIDIA was consolidating right between May 3rd before the earnings, and the range was not as big as we expected. So we want to use vertical spread to make sure we capture this slightly move up momentum, but not that much moving up compared to the post earning, right? So we first use this 2 vertical spread, and they both become in the money. This one, 910, 915 vertical bull call spread that expire on May 17. We have to close them earlier because the CPI number, we do have some We worry that the CPI number will be hawkish or bearish. That caused the whole market, including NVIDIA, to tank. So before the CPI number, we take a quicker profit, 70%. But we hold the May 24 into the CPI earnings, which ended up really well. And NVIDIA actually went up, and this also become in the money and make us 300%. And the reason first, right, we use so many spread because we want to reduce the risk. The long call option itself is the easiest way to play this game, but the NVIDIA long call option has become so expensive, often it's over $10,000 per contract. On the other hand, there are many key events like the CPI number on May 15, the NVIDIA earnings on May 22nd, which are both catalysts potentially, but also a binary event that can make NVIDIA going up or down quite a bit. So we want to make sure members who cannot afford like $10,000 per contract can still pretty agilely play this game by using several different contracts. And for example, we know the May 15 CPI could be hawkish, so we close this May 17 in advance, right? So we take the profit, that takes all the money back, and we hold the May 24 as really risk-free because we already make all the costs that we put down for both contracts already. So even the CPI number dip, this May 24 contract, the 910, 915 vertical bulk debit spread lost 100%. We're still break even or make slight some money. So the beauty of this so many spreads is they're cheaper. They provide more agility to prevent those key event, binary event that potentially can make it easier to hedge or take partial profit to reduce our exposure to binary events, if that helps. So the second wave is we do expect NVIDIA have a very good chance going to break up after the post-earnings price action as we expected. However, we still don't want to hold 100% positions into the earnings because what if NVIDIA provided bad guidance or whatsoever that tank the stock, right? So we don't want to take that risk. So what happened is we already take decent amount of profit pre-earnings with this two vertical spread. We still keep the butterfly spread, which we expect NVIDIA is going to close somewhere between 950 to 1050 on May 24 after the earnings that Friday, which we were right. So this butterfly spread was so cheap. It was like a couple $100 per contract. And at the time we closed it, it was a few $1,000s per contract. And that made us 216%. Same thing with this vertical spread was so cheap, the 955 to 960. Expired post-earning that Friday and May 24 as well. We got it in cheap. We hold it through the earnings because, again, the first two vertical spreads already make us decent amount of money. That make us risk-free to hold these two contracts into the earnings, which was also successful as well. And the post-earning, because NVIDIA going to do the stock splitting, which create even more momentum to the market and the stock price. We do expect that. So this week we actually enter another vertical spread, which also again cheap and become deep in the money and give us a really decent 126%, almost $3,000, which also again show post on Twitter and YouTube. So very successful, 6 different strategies, all making money. Really happy about the performance. And if you want to learn more about vertical spread, the YouTube video tutorial will be on the upper right corner. And also for the butterfly spread is also more advanced strategy. We also put the YouTube video strategy on the upper right corner. Feel free to take a look. And again, if you're interested in our Discord community, make sure to check us out on MoneyPigTrading.com and follow us on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, or MoneyPigTrading. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.